All right, so here we have an interesting problem from 2.4 using the product and the quotient rule. So in this example, we're given a table and we're asked to find the derivative of a specific function. In this case, they're asking us to find h prime of 2, where h is the function of the product between f and g. So what we have to remember is that in order for us to find h prime of 2, we first have to find h prime of x, and then you can find h prime of 2. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is recall that this is a product of two functions. So if you're trying to find the derivative of it, then we follow the rule that it's the first derivative of the first function times the second one left alone, plus the first one left alone times the derivative of the second one. And so that's what we have here, right? We follow that order. And then what we did here is we're gonna plug in the 2 there, the 2 for every one. And then now we're thinking, okay, what is a prime of 2? What is g of 2? What is f of 2? And what is g prime of 2? So what we need to do here is go back to the table, what they gave us, and try to figure out what is f prime of 2. According to this, it says that when x is 2, f prime, the output of f prime when x equals 2 is 1. So that's 1. What about for f of 2? For f of 2, it says that when x equals 2, your output of f is 1 as well. What about g? What's g of 2? G of 2 is when x is 2, your g output, right, is going to be 3. And then g prime of 2, that is when x is 2, the output of g prime will be 1. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to come back and replace f prime of 2, which is 1, multiplied by g of 2, which is 3, plus f of 2, which is 1, times g prime of 2, which is 1. And then multiply 1 times 3 is 3, plus 1 times 1 is 1, and that gives you 4. So h prime of 2 is 4. And that's it, right? That's your h prime of 2. With a similar argument, in this case, let's say now h is the function f over the function g, and they're asking us to find h prime of 2. With a similar argument, we're going to say, okay, well, what is the derivative of h, right? First, just find that out before we can plug in 2. So we're going to go ahead and go back up here, and we're going to follow the quotient rule, which is the top function, the derivative of the top function times the bottom one left alone minus the top one left alone times the derivative of the bottom one all over, right? The whole thing divided by the bottom one square. So that's what we have here. We follow that consistency. Now we're going to plug in 2 in there, and we're going to take the derivative of this. First, we need to figure out what is f of 2, f prime of 2, g of 2, and g prime of 2. But we already found that out. So we already found those numbers. We already have them up here, right? We did that in the previous one. So it's 1, 1, 3, 1. So let's go ahead and replace that, right? So this one, this is going to be 1. This one is going to be 3, minus this one is going to be 1, times this one, which is going to be 1, all over g of 2, which is this one, and then square, right? You're going to square that value. That's your 3, and then you square it. And so we have 1 times 3 is 3, minus 1 times 1 is 1, all over 3 squared is 9. So we end up getting 3 minus 1 is 2, all over 9. So h prime of 2 is 2 over 9. There you go. And that's it. This is the answer for h prime of 2.